Hey y'all, it's your girl Yanni back at it again with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Two Brits try Memphis soul food is today's video. This comes from Jolly, and if you're familiar with Jolly, I've done a video with them before for where they try Bojangles. I'm gonna post that video either up here somewhere or in the description below, but be sure to check that video out as well. And I love Memphis. It's one of my favorite southern cities. But I will say I probably do love Nashville a little bit more. Sorry, y'all. But I'm excited to check this video out because I know they've done a tour in Tennessee already in Memphis. Or maybe it was Nashville. I don't remember. Either way. But they've already been through Tennessee before. So maybe this is just them going back. Or maybe they've already been there before. But anyway, either way, I'm happy to check it out. So without any further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get into the video.
I can feel my soul being soothed.
I've never had anything that tastes anything like that before.
It's really like a hug.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Wow, soul food.
Our seniors. Hello, hello.
Hello, welcome
Hello.
to our seniors.
Okay, I think they've been here before. Okay.
Hello. How you doing?
Thank you so much.
Oh, we get a hug.
Yes, you
there we
do.
go.
I mean, they but one our seniors.
Not really used to such a warm welcome in the
No,
UK, to be
definitely
honest.
not.
But it's a nice
That's that southern hospitality,
Probably
dog.
nowhere, not only in the UK, in America either.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know, but
Exactly.
you're part of the family now.
Oh, that was
So-
the easiest adoption process.
I've heard this is the spot for the best soul food in Memphis.
No, you have that confused.
Okay.
Let's start back over.
Okay.
You said Memphis. I say Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
I say the United States. I say the world. Because I'm the only one got love, boo. Ain't nobody else got no love but our city.
Okay.
Okay.
Best soul food in the world.
Like I say, we cook with love. Our senior been in business 27 years. Our senior is my mother. I lost my only child, so I wear these on everything I interview. So I took this restaurant. I did not cook growing up. You know, my mother, our senior, trained me by coming to Memphis. And she could call me and say it should be this color by now, it should be that color by now.
Okay.
I mean, this is nothing but God. That's the only person I can give credit.
Thank you so
bless
much
you.
for having us.
Yeah, it's
We're
so
super
good to be
excited.
here.
My soul and stomach.
Oh, well, baby, I feed your heart, your head.
Okay.
Then, baby, I definitely got your stomach, so I ain't worried about that one. I got you. I got you. So, yeah.
I love her.
Extremely warm welcome.
Oh.
And not just because it's 37 degrees outside.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
What's this?
That's the getaway.
Ghetto Aid.
It's like the homemade Kool-Aid.
What's the secret ingredient?
It's 3 different Kool-Aids and lots and lots and lots and lots of sugar.
Okay.
Okay. That's 4 lots.
Oh no, yeah. Gee, to be honest, I really need a bit of sugar right now, so I'm ready. Oh. 3 different Kool-Aids combined.
Wow, she wasn't kidding. That's lovely, but it tastes like concentrate. We would sell that in the UK to be diluted. 1 part Ghetto Aid, 10 parts water. You know?
Yeah. Wow. Look
This
at that.
is the double decker that I created.
Oh my gosh.
It has 2 pieces of fish on Texas toast. The tartar sauce, I'm gonna have to bring you some
Shut
homemade tartar sauce.
Fantastic.
And I created that. And these
Fried
are your fried
pickles?
green tomatoes.
Oh,
Some
fried green
people
tomatoes.
fry their
Okay,
tomatoes
period.
with
Yes.
milk. We
Love my
fry them with
fried green
flour.
tomatoes.
And this here
Why
is
did I
the
think they were
smothered pork
pickles?
chop and the smothered chicken. Should have got one of mine smothered, but you got everything.
Now, can I ask one more thing, Alcina? Oh, it's not Alcina, I keep calling you that.
Miss BJ, because you a baby, you cannot call me by my first name. T, give me some tartar sauce.
Sorry, madam.
You'll be all
Sorry,
right.
madam. Sorry.
Give me some tartar sauce.
Okay, I just want to say, if a southern woman is being like this towards you, like if she hit you upside your head and like you can't call her by first, she still loves you. She loves you a lot. Otherwise, see, the thing is, a southern woman gonna feed you regardless. Like it's just in the DNA. Like we gonna feed everybody because like everybody deserves to eat. So it don't matter your race, religion, creed, background, gender identity, sexual orientation. None of that matters. So they about to eat good because like y'all look at this food. Like, ooh, I need to go to this place. See, okay. I just gotta let y'all in on a little something. My goal with doing YouTube, at least, like, I want to get into play. Like, I want to have this type of treatment where I'm like sitting in restaurants and, you know, I'm just being shown food and stuff like that, like just empty, you know, and I'm just like kikiing with the owner or owners or whoever. And, you know, just trying good food and just having excellent experiences. Like, that's my goal. But anyway, all this to say, like, she loves them. She's showing like how much she loves them just based off of her mannerisms, based off of how she's talking to them, everything like that. So I'm very excited for them and to see like how they're gonna like this food.
What
Miss
do we
BJ.
call you, your ladyship?
Miss
Okay.
BJ.
I love that.
Your ladyship?
Yeah, thank you. The boss.
We actually went noodling for catfish yesterday.
Oh, bless your heart. Never been there, never done that.
Yeah, we did it in Mississippi.
Not bless your heart.
Nest, and then they bite onto it, and you have to
didn't
grab their jaw,
Oh my goodness.
and you pull it out.
Did you enjoy that?
Amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
a
so
lot of fun.
good.
I'd recommend it. This, however, looks like a much better way to enjoy the catfish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Without getting eaten by the catfish before you eat the catfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, exactly.
So this is soul food.
This is soul food, Ollie. Cooked from the soul with love. This is
Green fried potatoes.
fried green tomatoes. you were way off.
I only
so
got one
close.
word wrong.
So
Only one
close,
word wrong.
and yet so far.
Okay.
Okay, so if you've never had fried green tomatoes, just imagine like a little bit of freshness from like the tomato, of course, and then just like from the breading, the crispiness and like the savoriness and like how salty it is. It's like, it's honestly the perfect marriage. So if you have not tried fried green tomatoes, remedy that, get you some fried green tomatoes, come back and talk to me, because honestly, like, it's very simple, but it's also very, very good, and you don't feel bad about eating them. At least I don't, because I feel like you could eat a bunch of those and like just be fine. Whereas like if it's fried pickles or something like that, I feel like I can only eat a few of those just because it's very rich and it's kind of a lot, you know? But yeah, fried green tomatoes are where it's at.
I have heard a lot about green tomatoes.
I thought green tomatoes were unripe.
Well, they are unripe. That's why they call them green tomatoes.
Okay.
It's hard behind the register for me.
Oh, wow. I've never had anything that tastes anything like that before. Are you serious right now?
It's like a deep fried salad. If you want the healthiness of a salad minus the unhealthiness of a deep fried thing, so I guess you're kind of at just neutral health.
Exactly.
So good.
The only time we've ever tried soul food before was in Louisiana. It was like Creole Cajun, quite a different vibe.
That was amazing.
That was one of the best meals.
Oh,
we had
maybe this
in
is
the
where I was
States.
thinking of that they were. So maybe they haven't
Interestingly,
done
like cook in
a
big
Tennessee
batches,
tour,
right?
but
And
it
they
was
serve it out when
Louisiana.
everyone comes,
Okay.
which I mean, still tasted amazing. I didn't hold that against them at all. This is all cooked fresh to order, and you can really taste it with the deep fried stuff because that's like fresh, soft cooked tomato, crispy on the outside.
Okay, so this is deep fried catfish.
This is her double-decker. She said we need to put on some of her homemade tartar sauce as well.
Let's do it.
Tartar. I love English people. I love the way they pronounce things.
What is...
Okay.
What?
I feel conflicted. Just objectively, my taste buds are telling me that is a lot better than the catfish that I caught yesterday.
It is.
But
It tastes a lot better, Ollie.
my heart says, stay loyal to your buddy who you ripped from his nest and then devoured.
Okay, didn't need to look at it like that, but okay. That is incredible. I just want to try some of the catfish by itself. It's so succulent. The breading, the crisp, whatever, however she's frying that is perfect.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
Oh my gosh, Ollie. This is not a normal sandwich. This is something she invented herself. It's perfectly balanced. The bread, nice and like crispy, it's like lightly toasted, not overpowering at all, just complements everything else inside
Texas
it.
toast?
You know what I feel like makes it though? Instead of like pickles, she's put these chunks, I don't know if you can see, these chunks of green tomatoing, and the fried
Okay.
tomato is incredible. It's like a pickle. It's tangy, fresh, but then it's less intense than a pickle.
I was wondering what was in
Have
between
pickle
it.
in a fish sandwich. It's too much. It doesn't. It couldn't compete with the flavor.
Yeah, that bit. Well, that's the strongest pickle I think I've ever tasted. That is a fierce pickle. Pickle packs a punch. Wow. Pork chop.
Come on, alliteration.
Fried and then
Smothered in gravy.
Pickle
All right,
packs a
before we
punch.
do that, Josh,
Yes.
I've noticed there's a jukebox over there. What to choose? What to choose? How about a non-VPN song?
Listen up, ratbags! You want to be a part of the biggest VPN on the planet? Sir, yes, sir! You want to make the internet a safer place?
Sorry, Ali. I love your
Then
commercials,
give
but
me
I have to
20.
skip it. I'm so
General
sorry.
Kendall
I'm so
at your
sorry.
service. Enemies.
You can see the thickness of this pork chop.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah.
I could just tell how juicy it is just by looking at it.
Oh. That's ridiculous. What is that gravy?
It's really creamy, right? It's almost like a
Gravy
kind
is
of
delicious.
Had a little
can
smothered
feel my
pork
soul
chop. Oh.
Big time.
Her ladyship invited us with a
Yeah.
warm hug, then promptly
Yeah.
adopted us. She said we were part of the family straight away.
It's mac and
no
cheese.
vetting. I'd do a background check at least.
no.
Okay, see, y'all see that? That's real mac and cheese. That's none of that Velveeta bullshit or none of that Kraft bullshit. That's that good. That's that real mac and cheese. That's that type of mac and cheese like my mom and grandma and them be making. Yeah, that's the real.
Not at all.
Yeah, I can have a check at history, but she just, you know,
Yeah. She liked your vibe.
she liked my vibe.
Like your vibe. How's the mac and cheese?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, I really like that. It's less intense. What's this?
Sour-
This is cabbage.
she put
I got no
sour
idea
cream
what
in
This is
it.
cabbage. Look at that.
How about the cornbread? You know what that
Oh, we haven't tried the
I
cornbread
love
yet.
her. She's so funny to me.
cornbread.
She's like, I'm
Delicious.
gonna
Did you put it in the gravy?
and watch out eat my
Immediately put it in the
food.
gravy. I want it with the gravy as well.
I don't really like cornbread normally. But I think because it's like fried, it's crispy on the outside. The reason I don't like cornbread is I feel like you bite into it, it's just a kind of mush, you
Some
know?
people call it corn fritters. That's what I call it.
Ah,
Corn fritters.
I don't know what you put in that gravy, but that gravy is
Homemade.
oh,
So I said everything.
everything's homemade. You can really taste this all just freshly cooked.
how old are these recipes?
Alcina Mama was born January 13, 1921.
Wow.
So all the
gosh.
recipes that I use are her recipes of mine. I don't
Okay.
use anybody else's recipe. My grandmother, which I'm named after, Betty.
Okay, Betty.
it's over
You just used her first name again. He
That's
just,
okay, but he didn't just repeat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure you keep him in
so
check.
sorry. Okay.
You run a tight ship in here.
Okay.
I can tell.
She's so pretty. I love her.
That's candy yam.
So these candied
Some
yams.
people call them yam, some people call them sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like really
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right there. Yes, in the South we do call them candied yams, but yams and sweet potatoes are two different things. They're two different things. Two different things. So these are definitely sweet potatoes. These are candied sweet potatoes. That's what these are. But again, sweet potatoes and yams are two different things.
dish in the African American community that you have to have every holiday.
Sure do. We sure do.
But then we cook it here every day.
Oh my gosh.
I could just eat a whole plate of those.
It tastes like autumn, you know?
Yeah.
Like autumn. You know,
Like fall. They call it fall here. Yeah.
My mom always say October potatoes are the better potatoes.
It's so soft, but also sweet and all like candy.
It really is kind of like a dessert on the side. you know?
Yeah, almost.
Like a sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Sweet potato
Yeah, although
pie,
next to
sweet
the
potato
ghetto aid,
souffle.
I mean, that would taste savory.
Yeah. The getaway is very sweet.
Seriously.
Jumping off the mountain.
Yeah.
That's my favorite side so far.
That's your favorite.
That's my favorite side from the side.
Ooh, also, I know I've been pausing a lot, y'all, but I'm sorry. I just get very passionate about my Southern food and being from the South and everything. But one of the best combinations, if y'all have not tried it, is to mix sweet potatoes or candy yams in this case and mac and cheese together. Oh, it's like the perfect marriage of sweet, salty, and savory and creamy, like just all together. Like honestly, you just mix them together and just eat them as is. You don't need anything else with it. If you want to be a little extra, I'm a little extra. You could even, if you have some cornbread, you can like crumble some cornbread in there and mix that together, and then you get like that little bit of texture difference. Also really good. But again, might be a little bit extra. But yeah, definitely mix macaroni and cheese and sweet potatoes together. Like, thank me later.
Sides, although the green tomatoes were so good. Why don't we eat the tomatoes green? Is it common to eat the green tomatoes
here?
here?
They fry them, but one time I was out of some, so I tried the red ones. You can try the red ones too, but most of the time
it's not the same. The green ones is way better
and delicious.
But like I say, but when people fry them with meal, they're more grainy. We fry them with flour. And then a lot of restaurants buy them frozen, but we don't do anything like that. So those are made fresh.
They taste so fresh and just
make a difference.
Yeah,
just come out
I
the
kind of
fryer,
prefer
right?
flour cornmeal mix on my.
Did you put them in the double decker?
Green tomatoes.
That,
Jesus Christ.
That's what that is. That's what, because it works. It works almost like a pickle does in a burger.
I was wondering.
What is soul food? I mean, I know it's this, but like.
Soul food, the history of soul food is that was when the slave master would give the African, their slaves, the food that they thought was not even good.
Okay.
So that's why you had the chitlins, that's why things that they didn't want.
Yeah.
So they took something, they were so intelligent, they took something that was supposed to be meant for no good and turned it into a delicacy. So that's why we call it soul, because it's food that was cooked from the soul because it was not good, given to them for good, it was given them for bad.
Right.
And they made something good out of it.
The stone that was rejected becomes the cornerstone.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
so
the creativity to make it taste this good. I mean, clearly the love and care that goes into these recipes, you can taste.
And that's what they get, because these are the recipes my mom used. A lot our soul food places don't taste like this. Our home cooking places don't taste like this. It is that you got to care about your people. You got to care about your customer. And I really do care about my customer. That's why I don't pre-cook anything. Everything is cooked right then and right there, because I want them to experience, after I lost my child, I wanted them to experience the same thing that I experienced growing up.
Right.
My mother made everything from scratch.
It is such a privilege to get to taste this, such family cooking. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Late BJ. She's a star. She is an absolute star.
I love her.
Fried chicken.
Okay, fried chicken. Chunk of meat. Wow, so this is on the bone. Chicken straight off the bone. This might be my favorite thing. It's battered in this crispy batter and then covered in this southern gravy.
Oh, I love smothered chicken.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
It is incredible.
That's genuinely, I mean, it's not even really fair to call this fried chicken. It's not fair to label it the same thing as what they're selling in KFC. Like, it's just not at all. It's in a league of its own. My goodness me. One of the cornbread.
I just love that she's back there. I just love it.
So it's interesting, her ladyship said, soul food is making something beautiful from scraps, as it were. Because that's a theme that is repeated all around the world, I think. We spent a lot of time in Korea. Dishes like budae-jjigae, army-based stew, was made from the discarded ingredients of military bases after the Korean War. It's the human spirit to kind of make something good out of something terrible. That is amazing, isn't it? And maybe that's what they mean when they say it's made with love. Like, it's like love endures.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the thing, right? When you're comfortable, you don't really need to be that creative. It's like art, right? Like, a lot of art comes from dark places. Mate, you guys need to try these green. Have you had green tomatoes before?
Green tomatoes?
Yeah. Homemade sauce. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. That's a game changer. Like, how do we not eat that?
I don't know who came up with the idea, but whatever.
Oh, it's good.
When they came up with it, was
Do you come here often?
I come here often. You know, because I like soul food.
Yeah.
Because we ride around and people eat McDonald's, Wendy's.
There's so much fun.
I mean, I understand, but I like to come somewhere where I know they took the time, peeled the tomatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cooked fresh just for you.
It's just cooked right then and there.
Yeah.
That's a good point, because I'm not entirely sure I know what made with love means, but I know what made not with love is, and it's McDonald's. Right? There's very little love in that kitchen.
That's reality. Half of the people at McDonald's really don't want to be there.
Of course, yeah.
It's a job. Why,
Yeah.
If you don't want to be there, why do I want to eat there?
Yeah, you're right.
It's a fair point.
Like,
Yeah.
We got a hug today. I was like, you don't know me.
It's so special.
that's the love.
That's the South. Exactly.
No, I mean, if you live anywhere near Memphis and you haven't come here, you're doing life wrong. You're doing life wrong.
seniors.
Like, come in here, just get loving in a hug.
Yeah,
It's like this place is like therapy.
Okay, now, this is my mother's bread pudding.
Bread
I have never seen anybody use the same bread that she uses or the process that she used to make it. This right here.
And that
is
looks
her
so
recipe for
good. Oh my God.
Pecan, different regions call it different things. Most pecan pies are too sweet. This is not real sweet.
Wow.
So
Okay.
everything here is her recipe.
Thank you so
spoil
much.
us.
This is I mean.
Oh my God.
This is
I love
Lady of
her.
Memphis.
Come on then.
Okay.
Should we start with the bread pudding?
Yes. Oh my God, bread pudding. Oh.
Oh, it's soft. Oh, it's so warming.
Bread pudding is like, it's literally in my top 5 favorite desserts. Like, I would put it up there with like banana pudding and like a cobbler of sorts, like any type of cobbler. Usually like maybe like a pear cobbler or like a blackberry cobbler, something like that generally. But yeah, I love a bread pudding. And you know, some people will also do it with ice cream. I personally don't feel like it needs all that. Like, that's a little bit too much, but just a really good bread pudding is just going to be the way it is, and it's just going to be perfect the way it is. Gosh, I really want some. It's like a warm hug. Literally, Ollie's hugging himself.
There's a fine line between mushy and chewy.
Yeah.
This is the bit in between the Venn diagram, which is good. It's really like a hug.
Yep. Soul food to a
It's
T.
hugging my tongue.
Soul food to a T.
100%.
It's hugging my teeth, my tongue, my palate, my throat, my tonsils.
That sounds a bit much, but it is.
What's the thing that dangles down? What's that thing?
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to die, but in a
uvula.
good way. In a good way.
Get the EpiPen. I think I'm allergic to bread pudding.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It's exactly like the first ever time we tried.
Oh my
biscuits and
gosh,
gravy,
look at
you know,
it.
and it just feels like that warm hug that you just want to eat all the time. That's what this is.
biscuits and
It's a warm
gravy.
hug in a dish.
You know what's interesting about that as
Yeah.
well? Taste-wise, it tastes very, very similar to one of the most famous desserts in the world, Tipsy Cake, at Heston Blumenthal's restaurant in London.
You're right.
2 or 3 Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, look at you just name dropping the Michelin star restaurants we've been to. That was your favourite dish you ever had
Yeah,
until
but my
very
point
recently.
being-
It's a home recipe.
It's a home recipe.
From 100 years ago. It's not got some Michelin star chef research and developing for years to develop it. It's just home style cooking. This is crazy, man.
And I named that pie Go-Go Pecan Pie
Go-Go pecan.
because that was my son's nickname. That was his favorite dessert. Of mine.
This is his favorite dessert.
So that's why it's called when you really Go-Go Pecan Pie.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet. It's-
Yes, right, is the 3 bags.
you know,
I'm sorry, your ladyship. This is one of my favorite desserts I've ever had in my entire life.
And you know, people usually, or at least people I've asked, they're usually a little bit on the fence about pecan pie. And usually I feel like it's because of the texture. Because sometimes because pecan pie can either be very like crumbly or it can be very like gummy. And sometimes I feel like it's hard to kind of get that perfect kind of in between bite, so to speak. And so I can see why people aren't that big on pecan pie. Now, I will say the other day I did post on my Instagram, because I posted that short where I was like, oh, like what's better between apple pie and pumpkin pie? And so obviously apple pie won. But there were also people that responded that were like, well, what do you think about sweet potato pie? And what do you think about pecan pie? And like, honestly, like, sweet potato pie is obviously the superior pie of all pies. But I would say that I would probably go sweet potato pie, apple pie, and then pecan pie. And I love pecan pie. I just don't find it to be as great as apple pie and sweet potato pie personally. Because I kind of feel like pecan pie is pretty one note. You know, I'm sure people probably would think that about sweet potato pie and apple pie, but you can do a lot more with those, with like the spices and stuff you put in it. And you kind of can with pecan pie too, but it just overall is like pies. Like I would just put pecan pie at number 3. But yeah, but a good pecan pie, it really hits. It really hits.
I'm at a lack of I don't have the words to describe that.
I like that it's not that sweet because I could eat a whole pie.
Okay, well, this has been a taste of real Southern soul food.
I'm consistently amazed, not only by how good it is, but how good it makes you feel.
I can't stop smiling. This is a memory. I'm not going to forget anytime soon. Oh, more getaway.
More getaway.
Yeah. All right.
You want to give me diabetes?
Yeah. All right. This has been Southern Soul Food.
We'll see you jolly soon.
See you soon, guys. Oh, we're actually not on the road yet because we need to go have some Memphis barbecue.
It's 4:30.
Yeah, we'll take a break. Take a short break. And then some barbecue. Time for ribs. Memphis.
I'm going to die.
It's famous
I'm
for ribs.
literally going to die. We need to break my ribs to make room.
I'm so glad they got to try that. I just seen them try that. It makes me miss home a lot because a lot of the places that you go to back home, you definitely get that Southern hospitality. You get the hugs, you get the kind words, you get the just sheer joy of the people that work at these establishments, that own these establishments as well. Like just the pure joy of them actually enjoying what they do, and like it shows through their food. So just watching Ollie and Josh just like eat this food and just experience it, and just like experiencing the pinnacle of like Southern hospitality and joy and the food, and it's just such a great experience, and like being able to live vicariously through them, I'm a little envious, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I hope y'all really enjoy that video. I am going to keep recording some more videos, and I will be putting those out soon as well. So it's been your girl Yanni Tsunami, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.